I'm very excited for this video because I've been wearing this makeup look basically every day. The only thing sometimes that I will change is I will change up my lip, and sometimes I'll put like a color in the crease. Other than that, no. But I've been wearing this bronzed, natural, big lashes type of look every single day. This is going to be a little bit different video. I'm going to talk through, I'm pretty sure that I may have done a talk through video before, but I'm just going to stow it. I'm not going to voice over anything like that, so it's, so I think that I'm going to start doing my tutorials that way from now on. That way I can get more tutorials up and I can do those. But if you want to see this makeup look and how I done it and everything that I used, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay guys, so I've already done my foundation and stuff just to, you know, make this video a little bit quicker too. And I mostly just wanted to show you overall what I do, not just like a full makeup routine. So I've already used my moisturizer. This is the Clean & Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. And then I primed with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I don't know really how I feel about this. I mean, it's okay. But, I kind of feel like it dries my face out a little bit more, like, because I have really dry skin as it is. So whenever I use a matte primer, because matte's supposed to mattify your face, leave all the oils, I don't really have oil in my face. So I don't really think this is the best primer for me specifically, because where I do have dry skin. But, this is so-so for me. It might work for other people with like oily skin, I'm not really sure, but for me, it's okay for right now. I think I might go back to the other primer that I use. And then after that, I put on my concealer for like to cover up like all of my blemishes, and I put it under my eyes to conceal. Not to highlight yet, but just to conceal. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage. I do need to pick up another one just like this, and this one is in medium light. And then I put it on with this foundation brush. This is an Eco Tools. I've had this for like a while and I barely like ever use it, but it's just a big concealer brush. It gets under the eyes quite well. And then I do put that on top of my eyelids. I do put that on my eyelids as well. Because I like using concealer on my eyelids sometimes more than a primer, just because it works the same for me, and it like conceals like all of the veins that I do have on my eyelids. And then I use this Sedona Lace 928 flat top kabuki brush for my foundation, and I've been using the Rimmel Stay Matte in 103 True Ivory. This is my favorite foundation after I drop it, you know. This is my favorite foundation. I've been using this and repurchased this probably 4 times. It's my favorite foundation. By far, it just gives me like a flawless coverage. I would say like it's a medium coverage. It's like, I guess you could like rub it in and you could sheer it out, or you could pack it on and make it full coverage. But for me, this is like the perfect. It's not too thick where you can't tell, where it looks like I'm wearing foundation, but it is pretty good coverage where it actually covers up everything. And I'm sorry that if my voice sounds raspy right now. I have no idea what it is, where it comes from. I've kind of felt like sickish today, so I don't know. So if my voice sounds raspy, like I'm pretty sure that it does right now, then just look over that. I'm sorry. Now I am going to do the rest of my routine. So you see this. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in 10 Light. Just look like this. I really like this for highlighting. It is like a pretty good coverage. I would say it's like a light to medium coverage, but I mostly just use it for highlighting. So I like this for that. So I mostly kind of like, I used to do like the triangle, but then I'm like trying to like, I go from like the inner corner and I make a swoop down, so it's like the triangle, but then I just go and sweep it that way as if it would be a triangle. I'm just not, but it's still the same technique as the triangle. It's just a different look to it, I guess. Maybe I just like drawing lines on my face. Who knows, right? I don't know. And then I go down the bridge of my nose. That was a crooked line, but you know. And I'm sorry that if you really cannot tell this, I'm not this pale. I really am not. It's just like my lights are kind of like really bright right now because I was going to film in the natural light, but then it kind of just like went down, so therefore I'm kind of in my lights right now. If you can tell, like a shadow over top of everything. But then I go like, just make some, kind of like the same lines, but I go like this to highlight up there, and then a little bit down here, and then I randomly sometimes will do my lip, just depends if I'm feeling it or not. And then I'll go back and draw like another little bit right here, just to make sure that all of that is concealed. Instead of just like rubbing that in, I go and I do put my contour on. Contour, bronzer, whatever. Contour mostly. I don't really bronze. Right with that, and then I'll just blend it all as is. I use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup in Tan 120. It is a really, like, look how dark that is. Like, really, I used to be this tan. I'm pretty sure I said that in another video. But I do like to liquid contour mostly, instead of like a powder, just because I like it much better. And then I use this RC Cosmetics kind of like not angled, but like, I don't know what this is called, but like it comes to a point. So I find that it works best for my contouring because it gets right into the hollows of my cheeks. And don't worry about it being so harsh because I do blend it out. So I go about an inch away from my mouth. I don't go all the way down, so like, so there's like an inch. But I do follow all the way down. And then I will put it up on my temples. Just draw like a little, like dab a little area in. And then I'll just dab a little up top. And just go down to the sides. And then I do use the same one for my nose just because the tip is there, so that way I can go down my nose and it's fine. Because I don't really contour my nose that much, like enough to where it's going to actually tell, hey, your nose looks littler. Then I'm going to go in with the Cedron Lace 602. This is a angled rounded brush. I just go in and you can get right into here and it blends very nicely. Sorry if there's a weird noise, like my hand rubbing against, like my arm rubbing against this shirt is like making some weird noise. Then I'll blend so that way it's around the edges of my face. And then up top. Then I'll go in with this little blending brush. This is from Sedona Lace. It comes in a set. It's just a rounded chop brush, and it works perfectly for my highlight. That way it can go right in under my eyes. Make sure you go across your cheekbone and down. Make sure you're blending very well under the eyes. Bit on your forehead. Chin. And down the bridge of our nose. Then I just like to go in with my finger under my eye just to make sure that it is blended very well. Sometimes I won't use a brush underneath it and I will just use my finger. So I just like to go over it anyways. I feel like if I use my finger to begin with, it like takes more of the product off. Then it's on to the eyes. I basically keep it simple with my everyday type of thing. I'd use a liquid liner. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. As if you can see in like every tutorial video I use this eyeliner. This is my go-to eyeliner. This is my favorite. It does what it needs to do, and it's really cheap. I think it's like $2 something, so it's like $3. You can't go wrong with a cheap eyeliner. That works really, really well. So I go to about like the end of my lash line on the top, like a really thin line, and then just go to the end of my lash line. I haven't really been doing a wing that much like the past month. So that's basically all I do. For my eyeliner, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. Then I go and I'm going to put on some false lashes. I use the Revlon Precision Clear Lash Adhesive Glue. Yes. So after I put those on, sometimes I will put mascara on the bottom. And if I do, I've been using the Scandal Eyes Rocking Curves. I'm like obsessed. It's the Rimmel. I don't know if I just said that or not. But I am obsessed with this mascara. Whenever I don't wear lashes, I will put this on because this is amazing. This is my favorite mascara by the drugstore by far now. I thought that the other Rimmel something, I don't know what it is, but this is amazing. They just make my lashes so full and long. It is supposed to be a broken heart top thing, so if you turn it this way and you put another one, I guess it's gonna be like a broken heart. I don't know, but it works. I'll just put this on. that's all I will do, just enough to have my lashes black. Then I go in and I do my brows. This is the Jordana Brow Powder Duo in 01 Light. It just looks like this. I only use the bottom one, and then I will use this e.l.f. small angled brush to do that because it's very thin and it works perfectly. Then I use my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder in my Kabuki from Sedona Lace. So I just dab it in there, and then I will just dab it on, because if you're going to rub it, then you're just going to rub and smear all of the work that you just done. And it's just going to mess it up. So it's just going to move the makeup out of place. So what you need to do is just dab. And let me know if you guys like these talk-through tutorials instead of like me voicing over, because these I feel like would be a whole lot easier to do if I'm going to do tutorials than the voiceover ones, because the voiceover ones just take so long and I continuously mess up on them. At least with these I can just talk through and we're just chit-chatting, and you know, it's okay. I feel like I could put a whole lot more tutorials up if I do a talk-through. I don't do any, I haven't been putting any eyeshadow on or anything like that. Just because I like the way that this looks. It's like kind of naturally looking, but not really, because I do have some fake eyelashes on, but it's still not so much because I have eyeshadow on. So if I want to, then I will do a dramatic look and I will put eyeshadow on, but mostly I don't. And then for lips, I haven't really been wearing lipstick, but I don't want my lips do have like a pinky tint to them, but I want like more. So I've just been using the Vaseline Lip Therapy. This is the Rosy Lips for soft pink lips. It's just like a little mini, and it's just so cute. I love it. So I've just been using that. I don't like it because you have to stick your finger in it, but always make sure that my hands are nice and germ-free whenever I'm putting it in here. That way there's no germs. And then I still have something on my lips and it turns on pink, so it's always like a nice natural color to go with. It's a nice little pinky color, so that way it looks like I have like lip gloss or something on, because it has like a pinky tint, but I just have Vaseline on. So, and it gives it like a nice little natural pink. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and if you do recreate it, then tag me on Instagram or Twitter or something like that. Hashtag BB07, BlondeBeauty07, something. I don't know. We have to figure out a hashtag for that way if you guys do recreate any of my looks. We have got to figure out a hashtag. If you want to do BB07 or BlondeBeauty07, then let me know in the comments below which one we should do, because I have no idea. I'm just either one. But comment which one you think that we should use. That way it makes it a whole lot easier too. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then give it a big thumbs up. So I have some ideas that I have. If there's any videos that you would like for me to do, then leave it as a comment below and tell me some that you think that I should upload. But I hope you enjoyed this look, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.